guys, thanks for tuning into my drive-by today. 87 degrees, September 24th, 2015. It's about 12:09 in the afternoon on a Thursday. I am on Colonial Boulevard, just leaving Cape Coral. I'll be getting on the I-75 going northbound. I hope everybody is doing pretty good, happy, and healthy, and wealthy, and all the things that go along with that, guys. I wanted to bring up a subject here today, and probably most of the people have encountered this, and this is going to be about gun stores when you're buying a gun. I wanted to say, you know, if you're going to buy a gun, for whether it's concealed carry, home defense, target shooting, you know, whatever you're going to buy it for, educate yourself before you go into a gun store. You know, really, the really great places on YouTube. Do some reviews, look at some reviews of the guns, and look at all of them. You know, if there's 20 videos, look at all of them. Get a good idea. You know, really, what you're going to want to do is stay away from any guns that have problems. You know, because you may inherit that problem. Try to get guns that, you know, are problem-free. You know, there's nothing worse than spending, you know, $500, $1,000 on a gun. You get it, and then you got to fix it. I mean, who wants that problem? You just don't want the headache. Really, as a general rule, guns should work out of the box fine. There should be no break-in periods on them, especially more expensive ones. You know, you're buying a gun to defend your life. If you got jams and it's all screwed up, if you really love the gun and you want to put up with it, that's up to you, but I get rid of them. Just like locks, out of the box, they all work. No break-in periods, no screwing around. They work. But you know, research it first. And now let's go back to the second thing about the gun shop. In gun shops, they're promoting certain guns. They want to sell certain guns. So if you come up to them and say, "Hey, I'm looking for a small concealed carry gun," if, you know, depending on what's in stock and depends on what they're promoting that month, they'll try to sell it to you. They may not try to promote an expensive gun because they know you can't buy it. They might promote a cheap gun because they know you can buy it. So educate yourself before you go in, because a lot of the gun personnel are not as educated as you would think. They're just salesmen making probably 15 bucks an hour. They don't make a lot of money there. And, you know, most of the time those guys are buying guns anyway with the money they have. So, you know, they're not, I'm not saying they're not educated, but they're not up and up and up and up on it, you know, tip-top up on the gun that they're going to sell. So that's where you have to be a little bit more proactive and educated on what gun they're selling, how much it costs, quality and everything. You have to really, you know, investigate that before you buy the gun, and see if their ideas jive with yours. I'll give you an example. Let's say you just want a small, cheap concealed carry gun, 9mm. Hey, Glocks are great. The Glock 26 would be sweet. There's plenty of other ones that are 9mm that are cheap. You know, Rugers and all that stuff. So you might go in there and say, I'm looking for a nice 9mm. Now they might have a car 9mm they got there, and one guy might like it. He might try to sell you a car. A car is going to be a little bit more money. It's going to be an expensive gun. It's going to be more than probably most of the little 9mm that you have because of quality. Do you need it? Chances not. You know, you could get away with maybe a used Glock or a used car or something used, a small 1911 or even. But you know, you're going to go into that gun shop and he's going to want to sell you what, you know, he knows what's got to move. Same thing like a car dealership. You know, car dealers want to move cars. You know, they get a list. I worked at a car dealership for a few months. Yeah, that's about it. And in the morning they have these meetings. And they say what cars they got, which cars they want to move, which cars they want to sell. You know, they go through this whole rigmarole of things like that. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to sell cars. And, you know, apples and oranges, they don't care what they sell, what you buy. They'll sell you. So you may not always get the best deal at a gun shop when you go in there. That's why gun shows are nice, because there's a wide variety. If you go to a big gun show, you'll have a lot of vendors, but a lot of prices, a lot of competition, and you can ask and look at a lot of the guns. But I wanted to bring that up. Be very careful when you're going out to buy a gun, because you may end up spending more than you want. Not to saying the gun shops ain't great. They are. They're great. They have a lot of nice guns in gun shops, and they sell really a lot of equipment and stuff. But you have to really know what you want to get when you go in. Same thing like on a car lot. You kind of have to know what you want to buy. And if you don't know what you want to buy, you may overspend. You may overinvest in it, and then you're going to be kicking yourself in the head. You may have a gun that's too expensive, or you could have bought something else for that price, or whatever the case may be. But thanks a lot for tuning in and watching my video. Hope everybody is healthy, wealthy, and wise. And take it easy. And enjoy my drive-bys. And please watch, please subscribe, and please share the video.